I use this transistor quite a lot of time, so that's why this transistor legs are very bent. So components already is the main when you purchase new components, it is already that is set position, so you cannot align legs. Little bit aligned because sometimes just like the relay, some are made of Chinese or some or other companies, so that's why some are Chinese or some are original, so that's why now we ban extra pins. Make sure extra pins are not short. Now transistor is installed. So transistor collector is attached to one of the coil. Now first starting with circuit diagram to better understand. Positive goes relay, this is a 5 volt relay, that is 5 volt positive, and 12 volt relay and 12 volt positive then flash. Which positive goes to a relay one coil and relay coil other point to a collector of a transistor and transistor emitter to an egg. When you apply base of the transistor voltage, it can turn on. But this is some sort of operator is used to prevent any high voltage or low voltage pass. So this is a galvanic isolation operator is used. So this operator collector is fed by this transistor base with some sort of 1 kilo ohm 10 kilo ohm resistor, which is I follow to make. There are a resistor which is 10K in 12 volt version or 5 volt version. You can use 1 kilo ohm, which is a limit for transistor base. So otherwise this transistor base is fly if you connect at that 12 volt. And this operator needs negative voltage by this common point of negative, and this operator negative also connect a common negative of supply. That's why it's connect LED, and LED positive is connect this operator LED negative, and operator LED is connect a 300 ohm resistor. So to the signal point, when signal is come, these LEDs blink, which can turn on this operator, which can conduct voltage negative to base of the transistor, and transistor conduct voltage emitter to collector to turn on the relay, and relay can turn on the load. So that's it. If you like to add a diode there with reverse polarity, I don't use a diode because if you use a diode still work. If you not use diode still work, but there are short life or long life. If you make this circuit more and more long life, then you can use this diode, any 100 potential diode. Keep in mind diode is reverse connected with a supply voltage, so not a reverse polarity connect. If you connect a flat polarity, that can kill your circuit. Now those. So there are some components. So now we need a 10 kilo ohm resistor. So just I say this is our base pin. So that's why I connect the base to the one of empty bus part or resistor, which is 10K or either 1 kilo ohm according to circuit. And then we attach operator in any bus part. So operator is same way that this way is ICs or any other component installed, because this is 4 pins. This dot pin indicates there are pin number 1, pin number 2, 3 or 4. 1 is a node and 2 is cathode and 3 is collector and 4 is emitter. So emitter is emitter, which I pin at a later wire bridge, and line of I put operator. This time this circuit is a soldering. In soldering this I will soldering in off camera because solder is a point which point take too much time and too much going of point. So that's why I try off camera in soldering. Because which another thing, if you not know how soldering is be done, then watch my previous videos, because in my channel I can make a tons of videos according to using different tools. Or if you can watch any other videos, then you can watch 50 or 30 videos and you do not understand correctly. If you watch on my video, then you can understand in just a single my own video, because my video is twice of explanation videos. So that's why I check it out. Now I place the optocopter, which is it's doing. So this base pin with 10 kilo ohm to the reflector of a optocopter and optocopter ammeter. I later make a wire bridge to this transistor ammeter pin. Now use LED. So just I say LED positive is the optocopter negative pin, which means optocopter cathode pin. So that's why it's not there. Cathode bus part to the one of empty bus part. Later also stops the lead, unwanted lead, but right now just stuff in, and after that pause the video and then soldering it and then continue the process. And one more thing I tell you, just for your project more stably, because if you try to solder sometimes your components are moving back and forth, that's a quite painful point. So what we tend to do, you can bend this lead of your components, long lead components, and then we can put this same lead LED to the same bus part, which bus part you can already use it, and then you can put this wire component lead to the other pole of the same bus part, not another bus part. That's this your component is staying leaf, so it does not move back and forth. And this in my case also use a double-sided tape to secure the component top side, and then I easily solder and bottom side, and then it's time to drop in some extra bus parts that I'm share in video right now. So I say this is a base terminal of a transistor idea. So I wind the resistor LED to the base of the transistor. This is a 10 kilo ohm resistor. And then just is tight up, and there is one more wire. So this I LED put the same track of this track which I attach this resistor lead also bend back, because it is I already mentioned it is if you bend this lead and place same track other hole, that's where your component is so hard to fix, otherwise your component is wobbly, working wobbly condition. Always bend leads while inserting components, so if any test components won't fall out. Now use one last component, and after it's time to solder it. So just right now I attach the resistor of the positive terminal of the optocopter and no terminal, which is one is a 300 ohm resistor, and other point of this resistor is a bus and one open bus part. Because why I do this, so my circuit is too short, so I use a circuit very big and use a full valve board to make a one circuit. If you made a small valve board, you can make circuit. Then you can what we do instead is extra tracks. You can take a one track and cut in the middle to create a two track. So one track acts what as a two tracks. Right. Carefully. I insert the LED of this. And the other LED of this is down there, which is this resistor. Keep in mind, these components cannot touch and other side components that stays it can be made a short circuit. You can use a single resistor instead of two series resistors, but in my case I don't have two proper 300 value ohm value resistance, so that's why I use. You can also use 220 as well as 320, but I am used 300 in here. Now all the components is installing correctly. Now it's time to solder and when continue the video. So now I once explain also. First, tab number 1 is coil 1 point and tab number 2 is empty. Tab number 3 is also empty. Tab number 4 is also empty the common. Tab number 5 is empty the tangent emitter, which is low negative, and tab number 6 is the collector, which is extra thread, which is I touched there. This is a collector to the other point of relay. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tab number 6 is also empty. Tab number 7 is base of the transistor, and 10 is also empty, and 9 is also empty. 10 is also empty, and 11 is the resistor and optotraptor 1 LED, and 12 is also optotraptor and LED 12 to 14, and 13 is also empty, and 14 is also empty, and 15 to 9 to 15 pin we can also use a resistor. So now its circuit is ready. Now it's time to solder and then continue the video, and after I touch which show you which step you then need to touch or not. But right now it's time to solder and pause.